everybody, it's YayKay. So today I had a small realization, and I don't know. You have like those self-arguments in your head. You're like, and then, well, anyway, I do that. I'm sure you guys do too. But like, so today I had one of those days where, like, I've really kind of realized over the last like year or so that like my body talks to me. So like, you know, like if it's hungry or if it's tired, or if it really, like, for some reason, like if it wants to shower or maybe stretch or something like that, you know, like I feel like my body kind of tells me, hey, you know, like I get a craving for milk if it needs calcium or something like that. Like I've been more in tune with my body the last year than I ever have been. So today it became like, I don't know, maybe I think I discovered how ignoring when my body talks to me makes me cranky. So like I discovered, like, you know, I've been on and off where like I'll be in like a cranky mood, right? And I discovered that I think part of that is because if I don't listen to, like, so today, example, sorry, I'm so scatterbrained. So example is I woke up this morning and I was like, okay, so I got up and I planned on taking a shower. Sorry, I got so distracted. Squirrel! So I wanted to take a shower this morning because my body wanted to take a shower. Like it physically just wanted to, you know, because it's summertime, so it gets a little, you know, your body gets a little dusty and funky. So I was like, my body wanted to take a shower. So I was like, okay, well, I'll get up early enough to take a shower, right? So I work at like 11:30 today. And so I was like, well, I'll get up at 9, then I can like leisurely get into it, right? Well, I woke up at like 7, and I was like, no. Because like, I've been running myself all weekend, and so I knew that I wanted to sleep as much as I could last night, so I tried to go to bed by like 12:30, but I had caffeine so late. Oh God, I had caffeine after like 8 p.m. and it was like, I knew I was doing the wrong thing, but sometimes that Baja Blast from Taco Bell is just so I couldn't say no. I mean, I could, but it was tough. I faltered. Anyway, so it was 12:30 and I was still like kind of wide awake, and I was like, well, shoot, I'm just like wired. So I didn't go to bed till like 2. And I'm like, so I laid in bed for like an hour and a half watching like Facebook, TikTok, YouTube videos. And I'm like, now it's 2 o'clock. Now I'm going to get 7 hours of sleep, which is plenty. But I really should have like taken the time to recharge my body. But I screwed myself by having caffeine after 8. So anywho, so I kind of set myself up for failure is all I'm trying to say. But anyway, so my body wanted to take a shower this morning, and I was just like, when my alarm, I woke up at 7, then I was like, I'm not getting up, because obviously I need more sleep. So I went back to bed, fell back asleep just fine, which was great, because sometimes I can be hit or miss. And then I woke up at 9 for my alarm, just before my alarm went off, and I was like, well, I'll lay here till, you know, 9:15. So I changed my alarm to 9:15, and then I snuggled with one of my kitties. I'm like, well, it'll be 9:30. 9:30 is fine. I got plenty of time. So I get up at 9:30, and then I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna, like, you know, use the restroom. And then I got lost in TikToks again, and I was like, oh dear God, now it's 10 o'clock, and now I can't shower this fast. I just don't do that. I'm not fast, and I can't be late to work. I can't do that. So I was like, oh shoot, well, I screwed the pooch on that. So I had to skip my shower. And I can tell I'm cranky. It's basically, so that was the longest way of saying my body asked for a shower. I sabotaged myself and said no. And now I'm cranky. That was the long version of saying that. So now I'm cranky because my body wanted a shower. I didn't take it. And now I realized I'm cranky. And I'm like, you know what? I just realized that my body, my body doesn't get what it wants, I get cranky. And I'm like, oh, so sometimes it's my fault. Yeah, okay. It's not always the morons outside my bubble that make me mad. Because, I mean, let's face it, I have no time for stupid people. I just don't. It drives me nuts. So, but anyway, so that's my realization today is if my body doesn't get what it wants, it gets mad, and I get mad, and I get perturbed, and I'm like, okay, note to self that my mood sometimes revolves around my body, and I need to be conscious of that. So since I had that realization, I figured that I'd share that with you, because maybe you have noticed that too, or maybe you didn't put two and two together, and it took me forever to do that. I don't know. Anyway, I hope it helps you out, because I know it's going to help me out in the future in my decision-making process. But yeah, make sure to have a good day. It's actually really nice today. We had a nice 72-degree day yesterday instead of a 95-degree day. It was fantastic. So I hope you have a great day. And remember to clean a bathroom floor and make someone smile today. Because our light is what brings the world... No, our light... I never say this right. It's like our positivity will brighten someone's day. So there. Take that, negativity. Talk to you guys later.